on, guys? So a little update what's going on right now. So as you can see, the steering wheel is back straight, so got that taken care of at my boy Tan's shop. We essentially just had to disconnect the steering shaft from the rack, rotate it back to straight, and pop it back on, so it's good to go. I am still going on my way right now to get an alignment done from Apex Motoring, so they'll be taking care of that right now. I actually just swapped the uprev MAF out and put the stock MAF back in, because we're not actually tuning using MAF sensor, we're tuning using a MAP sensor, MAP. It's a manifold air pressure sensor. So there's one actually built right into the Haltech down there, so that's what we're using. Other than that, problems wise, I have noticed that like once in a while one of the couplers kept disconnecting on high boost. And so what I did was I got underneath the car yesterday and I checked it out, and the coupler was actually too far off to one side. So like one pipe was like 75% through the coupler, the other pipe was only grabbing like 30%. So now it's kind of like, you know, equalized, and I think it should be good now. So I have noticed that the car felt a little bit off, so I think that's what it was. It was just leaking boost, and the coupler kept popping off. This was supposed to be my boost gauge, but it's not working right now because that Haltech system is too old to run this gauge. So I got the laptop here today, and I'm gonna be hooking it up in a bit after the alignment, and we're gonna see if it's what it's making for boost, and if it's making the same as it has been on the dyno and everything. So yeah, I'll do a little pull. Oh man, as we merge onto the freeway here, I'll do a little pull, and we'll see how it is. So I don't know if you guys have seen the pictures on Instagram of the new wheel setup. So what we did was I got the RPF ones freshly powder coated gloss black, all the lips redone and everything, and I essentially had the new tires put on. So I got Indy 500s in the front, and I have Nitto NTO ones in the back. So let's see how they hook up now. I don't know how warm they are yet, but let's see. They seem to hook right up. So third gear pretty much dead hooks there now. Oh man, I cannot wait to get this thing revving past 6K. It's gonna be an absolute monster. It just starts to kind of fly right about there, and then you gotta let off and shift. That felt pretty nice so far. Gotta see how much boost I'm making there. So I'm just at Apex right now, car's getting aligned. I'm basically working from home, working from Apex, I guess. Look who rolls up, yo, my guy. You don't got it. Green number 2 pulls up. It's alignment and quarantine, dog. So car's properly aligned right now. It's funny actually, I was looking at this alignment sheet, and it's just started to actually make sense. Like the way the toe was in the back, it made sense why when the car started to spin, it would the back end would always go towards the right. So, you know, I noticed that, and I had like the toe was messed up in the front, so everything's good now. And My motherfucker parked it in gear. Son of a bitch. I told him not to park it in gear. I have the clutch bypass removed and everything, and this shit will start in gear. And if you use the remote start, it will start in gear. But yeah, the car started to roll away just now. I parked it in third. Anyways, yeah, so now everything should be good. We got a tiny bit of toe in at the back for like high speed stability, and same camber, like 2.6 degrees. So yeah, should be good. We'll see how the car is. Shit literally hooks second right now.
It will. And your tires are warm. There's a dip here, eh? That's the lead spot?
Yeah.
Oh, that dip is
weird. I had to let go of the wheel to shift there, so it was a little slower on the shift. Guys, just listen to this idle. What the hell? This car's... I actually cannot believe how this car came out. Like piece by piece, it's slowly coming together. So far we did the wheels and tires. So RPF ones with the R Compound Nitto NTO ones in the back, and just some Firestone Indy 500s in the front. Just got the windows tinted, so now it looks a lot cleaner. Next thing on the list is just I got the new Kuruma Z front bumper, so it's just got to get painted and put on, and then this will be an absolutely complete car, and we just have to get it retuned for the power tune to make more power. I'm absolutely astonished with the way this car is working right now. It's absolutely reliable, running great, and just got the alignment done, everything, wheels straight. I think I just need to extend this exhaust tip on the right out just a little bit more, so we can definitely do that, no problem. And other than that, it's crazy. We just got some sick rollers for you guys, so I'll be adding that to this video with some poles and stuff like that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the car. It's come a long ass way, and it's not done yet, but you know what I mean, like it's pretty happy with it so far. So for the tints, we just went with 20%, so that's what it looks like. I'm pretty happy with that. I don't want to go any more than that. Sometimes at nighttime when you're driving around, it's hard to see pedestrians and things like that. One thing I noticed is recently I've been missing fifth gear, and the reason for that is that this shifter, I think the plate just needs to be aligned properly, because you see, usually if you go to the right wall, you should be able to just slide it up, but when this is like, see, it has to come kind of back and go in, so that plate just needs to be moved over just a little bit to align, and then that should be fine as well. And then we're just gonna have to do the I think I'm gonna go ahead and order the Link ECU soon, so that we can get this Haltech gauge running with it, and I can put it right up in the slot where the old ECU goes. Right now this Haltech ECU is good, but it just does not do E85, and it can't work with this CAN gauge. So if anybody's looking for a Haltech ECU, I'm gonna have this one up for sale. It's most likely gonna be about 800 USD plus shipping. So let me know if anyone's interested. If you just needed to, do a NA or even boosted application, and you're not planning on using E85, this will work absolutely perfect for you guys. A lot of people don't even have E85 where they're at, so this might be perfect for any of you Canadian guys as well. So let me know. Other than that, the next thing I gotta take care of is this fucking claptrap shit I got back over here. Everything's good, but I just need to basically put this plate back down so I can get the rear seat back in. So since I have lines coming out of it, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have these lines pushed down like that, and then we're gonna cut slits in this plate so that this can bolt down, and the lines can just kind of come out through it. And then I gave enough slack on the line, so it should just kind of bend down like bend down like that and just go right underneath the seats. So once we'll get that back seat, that'll clean up as well. And then in the trunk, I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet, but right now we just have this. Now, one thing that's really weird is there was a loose connection on this wire right here, on this negative wire. So it actually was leaking fuel out of there's a washer, a metal washer underneath, and it was pretty much leaking. It melted that washer, it was leaking fuel. Could have been quite dangerous. So we pretty much just sealed it up with this, and it's holding really well so far. I have 0 leaks over here now, but that was really weird. I reached out to Radium, and they told me, yeah, you're gonna need to replace the studs that are here. So that involves taking off this cover and replacing it, and he said even just go ahead and replace the fuel pump as well. But we did this patch and it's making full 16 pounds of boost right now, and I haven't ran into any issues yet, so I might just let this one go for the time being, and then we'll see closer to the tune. If I feel like it, I'll go ahead and order, you know, those studs. They're like about 60 bucks for the whole set replacement, as well as the pump he's recommended replacing inside. So I'll go ahead and do that. But we weighed the car and it weighed in at about 3,500 pounds as it sits, with about a quarter tank of gas in it, which is not bad for a G35, especially with, like, you know, the added parts of the turbo kit and all that. So pretty good so far. So yeah, so I just charged the AC with Freon, and now we got nice winter cold air, so I'm gonna be good for the summertime. And that's one of the other things with this kit. You can actually keep your AC because there's no piping or anything in the way of the air conditioning pump or any of the lines or anything. So we just hooked up the line and charged it and good to go. Got some nice cold air blowing. Yep, perfect. So we should be good. Hopefully there's no leak or anything. Of course, we gotta keep an eye on it. But yeah, she is good to go. So like I said, guys, one thing at a time, right? So as I told you, the shifter bracket just needed a little bit of adjustment, because this thing, when you push it to the right and up, it was hitting a wall, so it needed to be brought back just a little bit to go up in gear. So as you can see, there's a lockout plate here, and this little stud here needs to hit it to guide it into gear, right? So now when I'm in fourth, there we go, fourth, and what did I do there? Sorry. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Now it's a more diagonal. It's good now.